Experts expect drought conditions to continue in Missouri and Illinois, even with rain in the forecast tomorrow. They tell us one season of drought doesn't usually cause permanent damage, but enduring drought conditions can. Tracy Hinson sat down with a researcher at St. Louis University who's spent the last 12 years studying the impacts of drought around the world.
I was pleasantly surprised to find that most of the sites in the Midwest are kind of in this middle section.
We will come back to that, but first let me introduce you to Christy Portales-Reyes. She is an assistant professor of biology at St. Louis University.
I think people should care about the impacts of drought because it affects our plant communities and also the animals and insects that we care about.
Less water means less plant growth, and it spirals from there.
We are expected to have more extreme drought events in the future, so it's important to know what plants will do in response to these droughts.
Which brings us back to the beginning of this story, where Professor Portales-Reyes pointed out where the Midwest is on her 12-year drought research project.
So we did see impacts of drought, but we are not among the places that have the most severe losses.
Portales-Reyes, alongside researchers from around the globe, set up special shelters that mimic drought conditions.
One of the outcomes that is worrisome from the study is that the greater number of consecutive years that we experience an extreme drought event, the greater the negative impacts we'll have in our ecosystems.
For us in the Midwest, consecutive drought is more rare, and we experience seasonal droughts, like what we're in right now.
That is enough to allow our ecosystems to become a little more resistant, so the changes are not as catastrophic.
Tracy Hinson, 5 on your side.